Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Reseller TV. We had a good weekend, about $822 going out over the 2 days. I think a couple things were from Friday night too, but I tried to get most of my stuff out on Friday. So $822 from the weekend on Poshmark, Mercari, Etsy, and eBay. eBay 775 were from eBay. The rest is from the other ones. Small sales on the other ones. That's why I cross list, because eBay generally. Etsy was my slowest weekend in a whole year on Etsy. Etsy died. I had one day where I didn't have any sales. I don't remember the last time I didn't have a sale on Etsy. And then the other sales were like $9 each. Never had that before. Oh, in like a year since I started cross listing to Etsy. But before that, I really didn't list too much to Etsy. But last year I did all my listings over there, and that was one of the best decisions I've made in reselling. Honestly, Etsy's been killing it for the most part, except for this weekend. But today we already have like $60 in sales on Etsy for tomorrow's video. But anyways, we got a little. I think the dad's name was Crush, if I remember correctly. I don't know if this guy. I don't remember, but he's a little cake topper. I put cake topper in any kind of little figures like this. He was in a bag of Disney toys that I got for like $1, and he's $8. So after he'll be a profit on him, and then everything else in the bag is profit as well. But whatever else, I mean, I probably already sold stuff out of it anyway. So, let's get into what sold. I start from the lowest to go to the highest. So, I try to. I have 50 items going out today for this Monday, so it took me a while to find everything, get everything organized. I didn't do exactly lowest to small. I guess we could start here because this is actually technically the lowest stuff. Like we've got a couple of $7 items here. This is a 2000s little Hot Wheel. I buy big bags of die cast when they look like they have vintage in them. This is one of those in there. This was in there as well. And then this guy was in there as well. So like those are all $7 each. Spider-Man $7. $6 I believe for this CD. It's Flaming Lips. It's out of a storage bin. I think probably 80 to 90% of this is all from storage units, so keep that in mind. This was not a storage unit find. This is a J. Crew shirt. When I first started thrifting, I bought quite a bit of J. Crew, and it really kind of sucks, to be honest. I think I got $9 for this, and it's been sitting for like 3 or 4 years, maybe more. And I paid $2 for it, so I'm making a profit of like $2, but not worth it. This sold pretty quickly. It's a Chiori. It's a vintage corduroy. They sold for $10 on Etsy. $14 on Etsy for this no brand plain shirt. Excuse me, on Poshmark. And then we have these were $12 each, I believe. The books. $9 for this. I got this for 25 cents at a yard sale, Los Angeles Dodgers. Out of a storage unit, the Miracle Whip sold for $12 on Mercari. No fees on there. $10 out. This is sold a little bit lower. I didn't realize I lowered it to $10, but someone's getting a deal. No problem. $16, I believe, for this this little box. Pretty cool little box. This is sold for $11 on Mercari with no fees. And then Soul Calibur sold for $12, a little bit lower than I thought that would sell for, but it has been sitting for a while. Finally sold. $9 for that. $13 for the Vampire Bat. He sold pretty quickly out of a storage unit, a couple months. The Beluga Whale sold in 10 days on auction, got bid up to $14.99. So I don't know if maybe he would have been worth more if I would have put him on buy now. I don't know. But I put everything on auction first just because I don't know. I mean, I honestly thought that was like a $10 thing. $12 for this little Japanese doll. And then we have Wolfenstein and Star Wars. I believe I bought them both for $1 each at a yard sale. And they both sold for $9. Video games, honestly, they're a little overrated in my book. They don't really sell that fast or for that much unless they're like the rare ones. $9. I got this from the bins. Just threw it in one of my carts. Someone bundled this little owl here and these Nine West sunglasses and these Worthington shoes with the box. I believe that was $40 for the 3. Then we showed the little Funny Nemo guy. We're running low on pewter figures, unfortunately. We probably got about 30 left. But if you've been watching my videos, these things sell crazy good. American Eagle, $12 for the pants on a storage unit. Danskin, $12 out of a storage unit. Pond Life, I believe $12. also out of storage unit on eBay. Sold pretty quickly. These sold them pretty much immediately. The American Eagle and the Danskin also pretty much immediately. 15 for these little shoes. These have been sitting for like 6 months. And then the Scorpion, I got him along. I had him in my, I just had him hanging up. It wasn't for sale for a while, but he sold pretty quickly once I put him on sale for 16. And then these earrings sold for 11, probably 3 or 4 months on those. And then this Fun Shine sold for 15. I thought it would sell for a little bit more, but hey, someone got a deal, I think. And then these VHS. Careful when you if you're listing these pre-recorded VHS. Only put the home video ones on there, or say home video in your listing, or else it will get flagged. I think $9 for the WizKids. I got that for free. This was from the bins. It's a Starfighter Star Wars hat. Sold for 14. And I relisted it and it sold immediately because I just relisted it. Dave Winter Cottages. I feel like these are something that, just like this, should sell for more. These are super articulate little houses, the little things. They're pretty cool. I don't know why they don't sell for more, but yeah, 15 for that. This is a Gerber little thing. It's excellent condition. It sold in 2 days, I think, on eBay. I didn't put it on auction. It sold for $25. And let's see, this Contaminated, this sold out of a storage unit pretty quickly, maybe 2 months at the max on that, and it sold for $19. And then we have Coast Guard, sold in about a month, and it sold for $25. This is a Mustech camcorder, sold for $30. I actually sold it for $75 overseas, but apparently you're not allowed to ship. I tried to ship them, but they apparently you're not allowed to ship the batteries or something with those, so it would not let me ship it. So this potentially could have been worth more, but in the States it did sell for $30. And then we have $35 for the old coach here, Jerry Sloan, rest in peace, from the Utah Jazz. A lot of people had him listed for like $100, but mine was out of the box, so I just listed it kind of lower than theirs. And then $50, we're going down to our 3 best sales. $50 for these Carhartt pants. They got huge rips in them. They're vintage though, and they still sold. Oh yeah, and then this Ardelet thing here. It's like a little teacup. That sold for $25 on eBay. And then $65 for this Master of the Universe. It looks like almost never played with. It looks like I got a bunch of these He-Man Master of the Universe figures out of a storage unit, and that he sold in about a month. And then the Muppet Treasure Island. Look out for these McDonald's displays. I listed this like 6 months ago, so I don't remember the exact comps. I got it for like $4 from a stay sale. I do have the little boats to go with it, but these can go for hundreds of dollars, depending on this one sold for $75 on eBay, but some of them go for like hundreds, depending on what the background is on them. If you come across them, I would swoop them. It might be a little bit harder to ship, but I think in the end it'd be worth it. But thanks for watching, guys. That's it for today.